So Ricochet's contract is on the verge of expiring with WWE. He's been written off of TV. However, he's still under contract, supposedly until sometime in July. Could be early, could be the middle, could be the end. Who knows? But he's still under contract, contractually obligated to WWE. However, he's been written off of TV indefinitely. First signs said that he was leaving WWE. He gave his notice to WWE that he wanted to leave. And then another report came out saying that it's up in the air right now, where we don't know if he's actually going to leave. He's thinking about it. We don't know. But if I were Ricochet, I would definitely leave WWE just because he hasn't had a lot going on in the past few years. Sure, dude has been the Intercontinental Champion, he's been the United States Champion, and he's even held titles in NXT, which is pretty cool, pretty decorated guy. But I just don't see anything for him in the WWE. Now, a lot of people have been speculating, hey, he's going to AEW. I think that could happen. Although if I were Ricochet, I'd not sign any contracts with anyone just because he's been with WWE for a few years now, contractually obligated. Where like you can't do anything. Like people are telling you what to do. You got to be here. You got to be there. You can't do this. You can't do that. Why would you want to get into another contract with another company? Although AEW is a little more free, like they let their wrestlers work for other companies, which is pretty cool. But like if I were Ricochet, I wouldn't sign any contracts with anyone. I would just go work freely. I would go do the indies. I would go work in Mexico. I would work in Japan. And I would definitely do some dates with AEW, just not sign a deal with AEW. However, what is likely that's going to happen is Ricochet will end up with AEW. Pretty sure they've spoken, here and there, and I'm pretty sure Ricochet will join AEW contractually. And I think Ricochet will be the AEW World Champion, just because all signs are pointing towards AEW heading in a direction like that, where like Swerve Strickland is the AEW World Champ right now. So they might be giving the title to like how do I say, smaller guys that are not per se, not guys who have been in the main event for a long time, not guys who have had that mainstream stardom for years. They're gonna give it to other guys. Swerve wasn't in the main event in WWE, wasn't even near it. And then he's in AEW now. He's booked as one of the top guys, and I believe it now too. I believe Swerve is a top guy. Ricochet, he was booked as a mid card guy, upper mid card guy, and I think AEW is gonna take full advantage of that, his notoriety in WWE, and they're gonna skyrocket him to the moon. They're gonna give him the ball. He's gonna run with it. Ricochet will be the AEW champ. He will have some cool feuds with Swerve Strickland. I'm pretty sure he'll do some feuds with MJF as well. Will Ospreay. It's gonna be, let's just say it'll be better for him in AEW just because he meshes more with like the niche crowd that AEW attracts. The WWE scene just wasn't for Ricochet, and I don't ever think Ricochet would have been a WWE or a world champion in WWE. Just not his scene. It just wasn't for him, and that's okay because he will flourish in AEW, in All Elite Wrestling. They have a niche crowd. Ricochet fits that niche. He can do all the flippy stuff that the AEW wrestlers do, and that's not a knock on anyone. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally haven't been a fan of AEW for quite some time now. Has nothing to do with the flippy stuff. Just has been that they don't book for me or for people like me. Just not my scene right now. I'm not interested in it. But Ricochet will do well. Will I watch him in AEW? Probably not. But he will flourish. He will do great. What's sad is he's leaving Samantha Irvin behind in WWE. And if I were him, I probably wouldn't do that. Just because, she's Samantha Irvin. Possibly the greatest ring announcer of all time. Definitely the greatest ring announcer right now. But yeah, I don't know. That's something to think about. Usually, if they're couples, they would like to remain together. Will Samantha Irvin head over to AEW? Who knows? Don't think so. She's killing it in WWE. Why would she do that? She's more of a main event star than Ricochet is in WWE, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I don't think she'll leave WWE. Ricochet, however, once his contract is up, I do see him heading out of WWE just because he's not doing much right now. He hasn't done much lately, and he will not do much lately. The main event scene is full. It's stacked. There's no space for him there. I don't see him running with the US or the WWE title again. Or excuse me, the IC title at the moment. So what else could he do? Team with Braun Strowman? That was like a weird pairing. But yeah, Ricochet definitely IMO in my opinion, AEW bound, and I think he'll flourish. I think he'll do great. Definitely will fit the niche crowd that loves the AEW action, and yeah, will be a main event star and possibly grow WWE's interest back in him once he does some stuff in AEW. He just has to leave in order to grow and to get better. He needs to leave WWE, leave the WWE system, and go make a name for himself bigger than what he's ever done before. If he wins the AEW championship, then he'll definitely be on WWE's radar once again. But he's got to work on everything. Got to work on like the character. Got to work on the mic skills, the presentation. The ring skills are there, definitely. But like I just don't feel like Ricochet was a complete character. Definitely a good wrestler. But like technician, no, definitely not. Cruiserweight style, sure. Better than Rey Mysterio, no. Different than Rey Mysterio for sure, but yeah, in my eyes, definitely not a WWE champion. That's not hating on him at all. It's just like by WWE standards and what their mold has usually been, it just doesn't look like Ricochet would have been a WWE or Universal champion or world heavyweight champion, nothing like that. AEW champion for sure. With the direction they're heading in, they got to try new things. They got to give the ball to someone else like a Ricochet, and he'll probably take AEW to the moon. What do you guys think? Let me know.